what's up guys? This is Josh with Bama Jaybird Resell. Another what sold video for you today. Just a few items that sold the last couple of days. I've got 6 items going out for just a little over $231. So we'll get right to it. I went ahead and pulled these. It was all clothing items except for one, which is a pair of shoes. I guess technically still clothing. The first item here is a North Face t-shirt. Just a very simple, straightforward, plain black. Probably can't see it great through the bag, but I will put some screenshots up of these. That t-shirt sold for $8. I gave $2 for it at a local thrift shop. The second purchase is a Matilda Jane. If you, again, aren't familiar with some of these brands, Matilda Jane is a pretty good brand to watch out for women's clothing. They don't always sell for big money, but they sell pretty well. Generally, you know, I've sold these anywhere from $8 or $10 to $25 or $30, depending on if it's a shirt, a pair of pants, a dress. The dresses do really well if they're in good sizes. This is a blouse, and it's kind of striped with a floral pattern. And again, that Matilda Jane sold for $10.99. The next item that sold was a Banana Republic men's dress shirt. This is a large 16 to 16 and a half size. That's of course neck size if you're not familiar with how that works. But large 16, 16 and a half. Of course, I did measurements. This is a slim fit. I did an actual measurement of the chest. I did a sleeve measurement where you measure from the shoulder down to the end of the sleeve, down to like where the wrist would be. But anyway, again, this is a small dollar sale, but I gave $2 for this. You know, just doesn't take a lot to make a profit when you get them that cheap. So $9, nice purple, pretty shirt. Banana Republic is a good, you know, it's a good brand when you're out there buying stuff for yourself. It's not necessarily the best brand for eBay, but if you can get it really cheap at the, you know, then it sells because you can price it competitive. This next item is a pair of Levi's 501. These are not vintage, but they are, you know, very well worn. You know, people tend to like Levi's. 501 is a popular designation, but they like Levi's that have that very distressed look where they've been broken in. They've got some wear to them, and these were like that. So also a really good size. These are 40-34s. Those went out for $18. And our next item, I'll do the shoes. So this is a pair of Danskos. Dansko, again, is a pretty good brand. They tend to, if you can get them at the right price, you know, for $10 or less, and they're in great shape, then you can do pretty well on them. These were kind of unique. I'll show you what these look like. They're almost like Crocs on top. It's like a plastic or rubberized material. So I thought that was kind of neat. As a matter of fact, because oftentimes on the leather ones or the ones that are made of material, this part right here, the edge, will begin to peel, and even though they look like they're in really great condition overall here, and the bottoms are still good, and you can do the bend test, that will detract from sales because that wear tends to put people off. So I pass up a lot of them like that. I'm sure most of you do, but if you're new to reselling, just know that that's a no-go, okay? But these are really cool. I think I can't remember now, I think I gave like $7 for these. I think they were $6.99 at the, I think it was the America's Thrift, and I sold those for $34.99, so a pretty good profit on those. This last item is by far the best sell that I've had so far the last couple of days. We went on vacation, we're from Alabama, went on vacation this summer to Maine and spent 9 or 10 days in Maine and New Hampshire. It was really awesome. Beautiful, beautiful coastline. We went to Acadia National Park, just really enjoyed ourselves. And while we were there, we went to a couple of thrift stores, a couple of Goodwills, and we also went to the Ben's store. But this particular item, I found this at a Salvation Army store, and it was a jersey. I'll show you this part, and then here's the logo. So the city of Portland, which is where we were staying, at one time they had a you know, minor league affiliated hockey team or lower league affiliated. It was tied to various teams over the years, including at this point the Phoenix Coyotes. That was a short time they were attached to them. But anyhow, so I was in that Salvation Army store and saw this. I think it was $6.99. I got a great deal on it. It was in fantastic shape. This is actually an alternate jersey, from my understanding, that they never actually wore. It's a design that is pretty rare because of that. It was like a reserve that they were considering. It never had a name or number placed on the back of it, so that part kind of makes it unique. But had a lot of interest in this, a lot of questions when I first posted it. I had it listed, I think, for 120. I had someone finally start to make offers that was interested, and we settled on a price after going back and forth a little at $85. So I sold that for $85. Actually, while we were there, I sourced quite a bit of goods, and I went to the local UPS store there, and after going to Home Depot and buying a box, I packed everything down in a box, and then went to Pirate Ship, which is ironic, the Portland Pirates. Went to Pirate Ship and purchased my label to send this back home. It wound up costing me, I think, about $70 to ship. This was like 75 pounds. It was a lot of stuff. I'm well into the profit. I mean, this one item right here pretty much covers all the cost of shipping the box back, plus a little bit. And I've already sold a couple of other items out of that, maybe 3, and a couple of good sales that cover the cost of what I purchased, since most of it came from the Goodwill bins. So I'm going to come out pretty good. I think I'll end up, even though we had to pay that extra charge to ship it home, I think I'll end up probably doubling my money off of what I bought. It gave us something to do, and we enjoyed ourselves. I had another really great purchase while we were there. The Duluth tote bag. It's the Forever bag. It's a really heavy but soft pebble grained leather. The last one like that on eBay sold for $175 or $179.99. So it's kind of a sought after bag, I reckon. I picked that up at the local Goodwill there. So I mean, once that sells, I'm going to be way into the profit. I think I'll actually end up maybe tripling my money. I've still got some items to list from the haul that I sent back from Maine. So, all right, guys, I'll have some more sales in a couple of days. This is Thursday this week. Hey, what's up, guys? Going to do a really quick look at what has sold the last couple of days. This is Friday's. Very small amount, only 5 items going out. So it's been slow for me, but we'll take a quick look. We'll add this to the video that we started a couple of days ago. The first item that's going out today is a pair of blue jeans. These are Adriano Goldschmidt boot cut. These are vintage. They're a 30 regular. These sold for $15. Sometimes these can sell for more depending on the style. These were not in as good a shape as some that I've seen listed, so I did accept an offer. I had these listed up a little higher, I think at about 25 bucks. The next item is a Lucky Brand waffle knit long sleeve. Again, you know, the weather's getting colder, so more and more I'm starting to see long sleeve items pick up. This one is Martin Guitars. It's a collaboration with Martin. All right, the next item. This is a modern t-shirt, but a really cool one nonetheless. This is Pink Floyd, A Dark Side of the Moon. So this will be going out. All right. The next item is also clothing. This is a pair of shorts. Again, a few more, you know, items. The Pink Floyd t-shirt, by the way, sold for $6.99, but it was buyer pay shipping. This next item is a pair of shorts from Hook Fishing. You know, there's a few more summer items still going out. Not many left. It's going to slow down, and I can see that happening. You can see the logo there on the leg. These are always really good quality. And the final item that I have today is a hard good. Haven't been selling as much of these. I've sold a lot of clothes the last week or so, but I do have a lot of hard goods that are listed and many others to list. Just need space. Space is really starting to give me troubles. I'm hoping to get that building project done soon. I really hope to be in there by the holidays, and that will make things so much easier. I'll show you more about that. I'll give you a little bit of update on what I've gotten done since the last time. But this is a mug. This is Franciscan apple, and this is the tall coffee mugs. These are a little bit harder to find than the other kind. I only had one of these. I sourced this at a local thrift store. It's a very beautiful mug. And this is a very popular pattern. I've had this listed for a while. I had it listed up, I think around 45 or 50 bucks to start with. I wound up taking an offer on this yesterday for $39. So I thought that was a pretty good price. I think I gave $1.99 or maybe it's 99 cents. I've had this a year at least now. But I mean, I think it's another example of an item that I have probably, even though I had offers turned on, I had a lot of viewers and a lot of watchers, but I think I just had it priced about $8 to $10 too high. I was really shooting for that top of the market on this, but I think not knowing enough about them, the stamp on the bottom plays a big role in the value. And I think I had it dated correctly, but it might have been that I was like one designation too far back because the value kind of trickles up as it gets older. But anyway, just glad that it sold. I'll get back with you in another day or so, and we'll get this posted and move on to the weekend sales. I hope it's a good weekend. Y'all take care, guys. God bless you. I love you, and God loves you.